Hey everyone, I'm Connor and welcome to my channel, The Closet, and also welcome to part 4 of my collaboration with Dayle from Dayle's Addiction. This is the final part of the How to Join a Luxury Cult collaboration that Dayle and I have done, with parts 1 and 3 being on Dayle's channel and with parts 2 and of course parts 4 being on my channel. If you haven't seen part 1, 2 and 3, I strongly recommend you watch them, but if you're ready for part 4, let's just get straight into it.
The purpose of this video is to make fun of YouTube and
poke holes
make fun of what we do,
not
for
take
fun.
it so seriously, because let's be real, we're talking about luxury goods, it's funny,
and the fact that we get on here and broadcast ourselves and our collections and those sorts of things, it's funny. It's
like satirical, is that the word?
Satirical. So this is about
we don't take it so seriously. We're taking the mickey out of ourselves.
Exactly.
Because it's supposed to be fun and funny. And
so it's not about, the things that we do. It's about the
fact being hypocrites. Yes, we do these things.
Exactly. We're being hypocrites. So we're taking the mickey out of ourselves. That's what we're doing. The next piece, which is the SLG.
SLG.
Or an acronym for...
Small leather good.
And sometimes they're not even leather.
No, siree. No,
actually,
ma'am.
Do you have an example of a non-leather small leather good?
Well, yes, I do, Dayle.
I'll show an example of a small leather good from Louis Vuitton, which is the Epi 6-ring key holder. And this is leather. Okay? But also in the same category is a canvas small leather good, which
and
is
what
the
colour
clay.
is this in, Dayle?
I believe this is Damier Ebene.
Damier Ebene canvas, but we still refer to them as SLG. Why do you think so, Dayle?
I think we're just a bit lazy to say small canvas good, small leather good, small perspex good.
It's like when you say, get me a Coke and it's Pepsi and it's all the same thing.
Cola.
It's cola. So I think SLG is just a universal term we refer to wallets,
things
pouches,
that aren't bags.
Things that aren't bags but are a luxury good.
Yes.
And I'm all for it. I don't really care if it's canvas, leather.
Yeah, and you don't want to keep saying small leather good, small leather good.
Yeah.
The exception to the rule is the wallet on chain, which is often referred to as a bag, but it's not. It's a small leather good because it's a wallet.
Yeah.
On a chain.
Yeah.
But we use it as a bag.
Yeah.
So, be conscious of that when you're looking at, say, the Chanel website, and other brands have wallet on chains.
Dior, I know they differentiate bags from small leather goods because with a bag they will give you an authenticity card. With a small leather good they won't.
Okay.
And I know that the what is it? I think it must be a Dior saddle on a chain, or it's some sort of
it is.
No, it is actually a Dior saddle chain that they don't give the authenticity card. And I know somebody was posting online and they were like, oh, it didn't come with one, and someone said that's the differentiator. It's a small leather good.
Yeah.
Even though it's canvas. But
Gotcha.
So their bags get the card, the SLGs don't.
Gotcha. So you've seen the clay, which is, or it's called the key pouch now, I think, but that you can use that as a small wallet, or you can use it for keys, or keys and a wallet. I've showed you the key pouch is a small leather good. Touch it. And people say Epi's really stiff, but it's actually not.
No.
It actually really softens up.
Epi, I really like it. It's there's no other leather like it.
It feels like
it
it's
reminds
very
me
satisfying.
of a zebra.
Yeah.
Like the zebra.
Yeah, it's really an interesting print.
And
and then you've got, say, a card holder, which is also a small leather good. And this is the Chanel graffiti collection from the Egyptian métier d'art, which you hate.
No,
except for the graffiti.
I love the graffiti.
But I feel like I needed to say that.
I feel like this is grungy, chic. I don't like, like I said in my previous video, the little Egyptian charms, but I love this.
So there are some examples of SLGs. And, once some people start buying SLGs and then work up to a bag.
I did. I started with SLGs.
Yep. And you just kind of get a sense of the brand and whether or not they're things that you'll use and you like you like using them.
And I stand by starting off with SLGs, especially with not so much Louis Vuitton, because I feel like...
Is this really for me?
Yeah, I feel more so like with Chanel and Hermes when it comes to, the different types of leathers. I think that some people love lambskin, but it's not for them in terms of how they use their items, or it is for them because they like, you know, they're not somebody who's constantly reaching in and out and pulling out a card holder or a wallet, and the lambskin kind of suits that. They love the feel of it, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think that starting off buying an SLG is probably a good feel, good toe in the water.
And it's a good way to start building a relationship for, you know.
And you're not spending thousands on a bag and realising, oh, it's not for me.
Just don't go down the rabbit hole of buying a bazillion SLGs.
Yeah, no, you don't want 80 wallets.
Yeah, when you could have had a bag by now. We did mention this in our last collaboration, that have you ever really heard, you know, other people refer to their stuff or their things or their shiz as items?
You never have. If you're saying, oh yeah, no, you're lying. You've never heard it.
No.
There's no such thing as items.
No.
The only time I ever heard the word items
it's like objects is another way that you could say it, but you wouldn't.
Yeah, no.
It's just your stuff. It's just the things that are in your bag.
It's a formal way of saying shit. I mean, it is. If you don't say, oh, all the shit in my bag, all the stuff in my bag.
I was going to say that's
you're either
kind
not
of the
Australian or you're fancy.
With a FANTSY spelling. Okay, so the WIMB. WIM.
As it's abbreviated to.
So the what's in my bag. So if you watch people's reels or stories on Instagram, you see flat lays, you might watch YouTube channels. It's basically showing people the items.
And 90% of people have the identical items in their bag.
Every day.
But it's a bit of a... do you think it's a bit of a flex? I think it's almost saying, this is the bag I have. You don't need to watch anymore because you know it's going to have the same sort of thing. Because they're like, in my bag, I've got my Louis Vuitton 2013 Key Clay Demier Bin Gold Hardware.
Very different to what fits when you're doing an unboxing.
I've got my mask because we're in a pandemic. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of these, but everyone should be wearing them. I've got my used tissue that I used. I watched like 3 minutes of Titanic, and it was when the girl was on the, you know, the thing. Keys because I'm not walking anywhere. Shoeies because it's the only thing that shuts me up.
Let's get those out.
Nothing else in my bag. I've actually got to prove to you that there's nothing else in there.
That's a fantastic example of a WIMB.
Yeah, so it's what's in my bag.
I love. Thank you so much. I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have kind of quite got the concept had you not stepped
It's a bit
out.
of a wank fest, I feel.
It is, but we love it, and you will love it too if you want to be in this cult. Right.
It's almost like the initiation of being in a cult.
It is. Well, and the next thing that you want to do when you're showing off your bits and pieces is you want to. You do. You. I mean, a bag reveal, unboxing, or review is not complete
without seeing it in situ.
Without mod shots. And a mod shot implies model shot. Meaning you're modelling with the bag and you might be wearing it in all of the different ways. You can do the top handle, the crook of the arm.
The crook of the arm is a big one.
Crook of the arm is how I used to wear my school bag, so I don't do that one.
So what's like what are like the good mod shots? So people like doing...
well, you want to do the shoulder carry.
So, this one.
Yes, you want to do the crossbody. Excellent.
You want it nursed on the tit.
Yeah, as Cassie calls it, the left titty flex.
Yeah,
Are you a left or right? You're a left.
I'm a left titty flex.
Yeah, I usually do the right.
Opposite to the heart normally, so you're on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not protecting anything. Then you've got the crook of the arm, if you could show us. Please, Connor.
It does...
Yeah.
It's almost...
Not recommended.
It's...
And then you've also got the hand carry.
Hand carry can either be like this.
You could do clutch as well.
Oh, yeah.
Show us your clutch moment.
We love a clutch moment like
that. Excellent.
That's... Oh, you can do the back titty fat flap. You can do that.
You can throw it back.
You can do it on the back. We call this the Dora Explorer.
Oh, Dora.
Yeah.
We love the Dora.
We love the Dora.
So now we're on to one of the words that I'm not a big fan of,
No,
Connor.
you are not.
It's curate.
Curate.
So if you're hearing people talking about curating their collections, I'm probably not going to be watching.
Yeah.
Or
Why
interested.
don't you like the word curate?
Well, because to me it means you made the wrong choices in the first place.
Okay.
In the way that it's used
In the Lux community.
on YouTube,
Yeah.
I'm just going to say.
On
because
YouTube. Okay, yep.
That's
yep.
not reminiscent of the whole world.
Yep, okay.
But people use it as a way to talk about minimizing or being a minimalist. And I think if you've bought things with all the right intentions and you love them and you still love them, why would you go and put a number on how many that you have? You might be more mindful about what you buy in the future.
Yep.
But generally speaking, to curate, and I've made a whole video on going like, don't talk to me about curating my handbag collection. It's about grabbing pieces of a time or of a theme, or there's something that connects them all together, in my case, being my choices, and having them together in a space where they complement each other.
Yep.
And I think when so you'll hear people talk about curating in YouTube, and they're talking about minimizing, cutting down their collection, saying, I've got too many bags, I need to cut it down to so much. Why? Oh, I think it's a nonsense term when it comes to things that you buy to carry your stuff around with. I think that anyway,
I feel like it goes against what luxury is, because if it's
luxury is abundance. Hello.
It's like a luxury
It's not
item.
irresponsible.
It's supposed to be excessive. It's supposed to be decadent, and then to say, well, it goes against the whole reason. If you were going for something practical, you wouldn't be shopping in luxury anyways. Like practical in
I think
terms
if you're curating with the real definition of curating in mind, which is not that I want all pink bags or all black bags, but I am creating a collection that has a mixture of neutral, colourful, different ways of wearing them bags that complements the wardrobe that I have and the colours that I generally wear, you might argue that's curating.
Yeah.
But I think it's used interchangeably with cutting.
Yes.
Or being a minimalist.
Yep.
And that's a movement where people go and buy so much stuff that they never use it or don't know what to do with it. And then they go, now I'm doing a clean out. And then everyone jumps on the curation journey. And then there's a projection of, well, I've got this problem because I spent all my
money,
all my cash, and I feel irresponsible and perhaps purposeless. And so come join me on my curation journey. And everyone goes, yes, I've got that problem too. And I'm like, well,
it's not really,
no.
Okay, I hear that. I see that.
I know I got on my soapbox there a bit, but I don't.
No bueno.
No bueno. No bueno.
All right, what's next?
Another one that I think is a fallacy.
Fallacy?
A fallacy.
Huh?
Yes. Purse piece or bag piece.
Wow. Purse piece.
Would you ever talk about that in terms of anything else in your life?
No. It would be like saying, I've bought the most amazing jacket. I'm at clothes piece. I'm never buying any items of clothing ever again. And me, I'm 26 years old. It would be absolutely absurd to say that I'm never buying...
Nothing will spark my interest.
Nothing will spark my interest when the whole reason we like luxury items is because they bring out new collections, new renditions.
It's an evolution.
It's an evolution, exactly. So to say purse piece is not only... I feel like you're almost setting yourself up for failure, but...
I've got everything I want.
How can you have everything you want when you don't even know what
It hasn't been invented yet.
It hasn't been invented yet, and I feel like...
I don't think it's about being gluttonous in terms of just going, I'm just going to keep going until I can't get any more. I do think it's a... Oh, Ban Island. Ban Island!
Oh, Ban Island! We forgot Ban Island! The cult!
Island.
The backbone of the cult.
So if you're in Ban Island, we've moved on, and it's not on the bingo sheet, but Ban Island is a place where you put yourself. Nobody else sends you there.
Yeah.
You decide to go there because
your neighbours with Gilligan.
yeah, it's And really, there's a boat there, there's food, it's pretty comfortable. It's not the only thing you can't do by virtue of your own direction is spend your money on handbags.
Yeah.
And it's a way of paying penance for potentially dipping into your savings.
Paying penance.
You know, and maxing out your credit card.
The cardinal sin.
Not paying your rent because you bought a luxury bag. You know, it's around self-discipline.
Yeah.
But you don't have any other punishment. You can still come and go as you wish.
Yes.
You can still go to luxury
the
stores.
mainland.
You can still eat, drink, sleep comfortably.
See friends.
You don't have to catch a fish and eat it sashimi style.
You just can't buy any Lux.
No. So.
Yeah, bit of a trivial term.
I will never go to Ban Island.
I will never say Ban Island because if I know my limits.
Why would I go there by my own hand?
Yeah.
No.
It's like saying...
And who could possibly send me there? So that takes us to our last item, and this is one that you will hear primarily in the YouTube community, the YouTube luxury community, and it's the collab.
Have you ever done a collab? No.
Well, it depends on how you define a collab. I mean, we call this a collab, right?
Yeah, but this is a different collab.
Exactly. So there are a number of different collabs, but a collab proper job is not two YouTubers working on the same topic and having different perspectives or what have you. It's when you work with a brand and you might do an edit for them, which means you'll pick out pieces from their current collection and you'll show them you styling them, and you'll have an affiliate code, meaning that people click the link. Any sales associated with that click or those items, you will get a percentage of.
Yeah.
No, I've never had a situation where I've done a collab. And YouTube is, for me, not about selling stuff. It's just about talking about handbags.
I would do a collaboration if I had purchased the item as a consumer and I genuinely liked it, and I was like, this is something that I can stand behind.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's easy. It fits into your journey. No, it fits into what you would normally do, and I would never do a collaboration with something that I would be forcing it, because that's just not. It's not what I'm there for. YouTube obviously isn't my job, so it would just be dumb. But if I can collaborate with a brand and, help other people or show other people something that I love, I think that's great.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't collaborate with something just for the quick, cheap tricks.
And, sometimes people talk about this part of the video is sponsored by so-and-so, meaning that they've received a good in return for mentioning an item. I've certainly reviewed some things on my channel, but I just say I'm reviewing them. It's not sponsored. It's not a collaboration. I'm reviewing these blue light glasses, or I'll review the Zimoni organizer, or I'll review the Lily Silk shirt.
Do you think YouTubers have an obligation to kind of be honest about what they're actually receiving money for and what they're not? Because I think they do.
Yeah, and I
feel like it's not done a lot.
Not explicitly.
No.
It's kind of just a tick
You've got to
box.
read between the lines, I think. I think that if you're paid to talk about something, you should make it explicitly clear whether you tick the box on YouTube saying this is a paid endorsement, or
this little ad pops up in the corner and you're like, sneaky.
I think if you're given an item for free that you're keeping to then almost represent that brand, or give credit to that brand, that's an endorsement. Yeah. Just because you physically were not given a monetary amount of money, that's just one way of endorsing a video.
And I have a fundamental issue around Lily Silk for that reason. So I have reviewed items from Lily Silk.
Yeah.
They asked if they could send me some things, and what they had chosen was not something that really fit in with my personal style.
Yeah.
So I went through the website. I found something that did fit with my personal style.
Yeah.
And I asked if I could change what they were going to send to that. And they were happy to do that, and therefore I felt it was a genuine review.
Yeah.
I can tell as soon as I click on a video where a YouTuber is wearing something that they would never wear. Those
Whether it
really,
be the style, the colour, the
very
cut.
rich,
Yeah.
toned silk blouses that they have never worn. It's not their personal style. And I just go, this is not okay.
Yeah.
This person never wears these kind of clothes.
Yeah.
And here they are doing, well, they're selling it. They're not reviewing it, they're selling it.
Yeah.
And to me it was,
it's a falsified marketing,
I'm not trying to kind of say, oh, I'm holier than thou.
No, but I think
I'm saying, like, I had to pick something that I would wear, and
Yeah.
I do, and I reviewed it. I wasn't going, hey, buy it. And that's probably why they haven't come back to me and said, there was an overwhelming show of support from people using your code. Because I said, I don't sell things. Like, YouTube is a place I go to engage with people about luxury handbags, because that's my interest, and I don't get that in my day-to-day.
Yeah.
And if there's something that's relevant, I'm happy to review it and share it if I think it fits. But the amount of things that come through, you just go, how did you actually watch my videos and think that there was a connection?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about like G-string bikinis. I sent you that one of the nightwear, which was all like negligee, and I'm like, yeah, people want me to be wearing this on Instagram. Like, do you think they've even watched one of my videos? Sometimes there's not even a name on the email.
Yeah.
But yeah, the collab, that's what it means, genuinely. Sometimes we refer to it as a couple of YouTubers, or 2 or 3, or maybe even more, who are working together on a particular topic at a particular time.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, you should know the difference.
Yeah, you should definitely know the difference, and also know the agenda of what is being spoken about.
Yeah, for sure. Do your checks and balances, because not all is as it seems. Well, that's everything. That's our card filled up. Bang, bang, bang.
You're welcome to the cult. I'm praying for you.
Well, yeah, we are. And if you want to verify your cult status, please check out our Instagram pages, because we have created a luxury bag lovers bingo card.
What's your Instagram account, Dale?
I'm at Dales_addiction.
Oh, and I'm at The Closet by Connor, all one word.
Keeping it simple.
Took whatever was available.
So yeah, go grab that card, check off the items that you can, and share it with a friend and get them to do the same.
Yep. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching my third collaboration with Dayle. It's the third. It's like duck to water, though.
It is.
But yes, thank you so much for watching. We love doing these collaboration videos together. So if you think there's some topics that you would think, you'd love to see Dayle and I talk about, pop them all down in the comments.
Yes.
Hop onto Dayle's channel too and give her a subscribe.
Please do. And if there's anything that we've missed that you think deserves a place
in the bingo chart,
for sure, we can always do a second card.
We can do a part 2.
Yeah.
But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more collaborations from us.
Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.